and a big howdy on our Sunday. It's 51 degrees down here in South Georgia, and we got heavy rain coming after lunch. According to what I'm seeing, I think the rain's still over there in Alabama. Hey, everybody from Alabama out there. And anyway, probably got snow up north. I didn't look this morning, but we're going to have a Zoom in this morning and a guitar lesson on some old-time country music. And we're going to go into a kickoff, 4-bar kickoff, and it sounds like this right here, and we'll explore it. You hear that? When we through, by golly, you'll know how to do that. Anyway, we're going to get into the Zoom in just a minute, and if you don't want to hear the jibber jabber, just fast forward it till you get to the Zoom in, because I've got something funny to tell y'all. Happened yesterday, and my wife was standing behind me, and she laughed so hard she'd like to fell in the floor rolling, but this here, and some idiot, I'm going to call him, but he called up, couldn't speak no English hardly, but you know, one of them darn old scammer telemarketers, and I could hear, I put it on speakerphone, because I didn't even want to hold the phone. I just mashed the speaker button and said, yeah, what is it? And he come on and he want to know about my Medicare and Medicaid. Well, I get him, he calls about once every day. You know, so I told my wife, I'm fed up with it. This time I'm going to just go along with him. Ha! So he asked me about it, and we went through all the gibberish about, I'm going to say I kept him on the phone 35 or 40 minutes. But the funny thing is, the whole time we was talking, I was personally talking about a cat. You know, and he after we got going, he finally asked me my name. And I'm like, oh, you don't know who you call? He said, well, we call so many. I need to get the spelling of your name and your number off your card. I said, okay. So I told him my name was Mr. Larry Bojangles. And I spelled it. And he kept going on about, well, I need your card number, and I give him the number. I said, oh, let me give you the date, because this is also rabies shots we got. And he like, rabies shot, what is that? And my wife started laughing, and then I said, anyway, what we need? And he kept trying to talk, and I said, wait a minute, let me explain my needs. And he stopped talking, and I said, we need some cream to put on the cat, because all his hair's falling out. And I said, he said, the what? I said, the cat. And he said, no, we're not talking about no cat. I said, well, I just give you all the information off the cat, and I give you his rabies caller ID number. I said, I thought that's what you called about. And we went on, and every time he'd ask me something, I even changed the cat's name, and we respelled it 4 times. But the funny part was, he come up and he needed the cat's birthday. And I told him, I said, oh, the birthday of the cat was December the 39th. And he wrote that down, December 39. I said, yeah. And the year was 1876. And he wrote that down, and he said, I'm going to read this back. December 39, 1876. I said, that's right. That's the birthday. I said, very old cat. No, not cat, you. I said, that's for both of us. I said, we get the cream, we'll share it. And I said, because my hair's falling out too, you know. And we just went on and on and on, that idiot. And finally, he hung up. I'm like, wow, that was fun. We'll have to do that again. I may have to put that on video, because I really can prank them out. But anyway, y'all come on in for the Zoom in, and I hope each and every one of y'all having a great day out there. I know I am. I'm going to go out and do a little work because it's 51 degrees, and I'm going to rake some leaves around from my house and Oh, but we got a big rain coming, and I know y'all do too if y'all in Georgia and Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, maybe all the way out there to y'all folks in Texas. You see, you, Charlie, you way up north Texas, you just by the Oklahoma or Okie, so you probably getting ice and snow. Anyway, and Speedy, I know you getting something cold. You live up there in the thumb of the mitten, you said, up there in the high country. You know, at one time, I used to deliver Studebaker cars out of a place up there called South Bend, Indiana. I had a company, we hauled camper trailers to up in Elkhart, and actually that was our trucking company that's from South Georgia. That was that was my first job. The second one was Ohio Transport, but this one was called Morgan Driveway. In case some of you old Morgan Driveway they hauled mobile homes and campers and automobiles, and then when all that custom vans started coming out, we got big into that. But the last Studebakers I hauled was called an Avani, and it actually was built because I remember hauling them from GM, from General Motors plant over in Detroit. We would pick up chassis, and they had the motor on it, which went in a Corvette, Chevrolet Corvette. But they would put the Vonnie Studebaker body on them right at the end of Studebaker. They had a contract with GM, or GM might have bought them out, I don't know. But they was a pretty nice looking sports car. Alright, let's get ready for the zoom in, and come on in, and I want to thank each and every one of y'all for being here today. If you're not a subscriber, go down there and get subscribed up so we can have some more fun. You want to know something or hear something, let me know in the comment. I want to know how y'all doing and what kind of weather you're having today. Thank you for participating. I appreciate all y'all in the last video answering where you're from and how cold it was. Because most of y'all know that I've been in them areas where y'all from, because I used to drive a truck all over the United States. So I've never been much further than right there from Texas to the Arizona line, and then straight up the United States and all. And I think when I went up north, I reckon I went to Missouri, I went to St. Louis several times, but I went all the way out into Missouri, land of the big sky. I've been in Michigan, been in Maine, I've been to the edge, right into the place where I could throw the rock over there and hit the border of Canada, right there at the checkpoint up Maine, up 95. Alright, y'all come on in, let's zoom it in. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the zoom in here, and I hope I'm in a position where the light ain't glaring on the fretboard of this guitar so bad. But anyway, what I was talking about, the kickoff, and what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be playing, we'll start off, we could play in any key we wanted, but today I'm going to choose one of my favorite keys is a D, or I like a G, and I love my E. We tuned in open G, open E tuning. Anyway, that would be your tuning, and I'm reckoning it's going from that way. Maybe that way. But you get the idea, the big string's the first letter, wherever it is. Alright, because this screen may be flipping it backwards. According to my spelling on the overhauls, and actually I can't see it, but look like it's going that way. I don't know. Anyway, let's go back. I'm going to be calling this the first string, the second string, third string, fourth, fifth, sixth. Just so you know, one starting at the tiny little string. So what we going to do? We going to take I use a thumb pick, I use my pick and a fingernail. If you're using a thumb pick, that's great. That's what you're supposed to be playing with. But I'm plucking up on the second and third string, and I'm starting. I'm going to this D. but instead I'm gonna start at the 7th fret, which is actually a B. So that's the way you kick that thing off. You go the 2nd, and 3rd string. But see what I just did right there? I skip stringed it. That means I plugged up on the 2nd and 3rd string. Then I skipped over to the 3rd and the 4th string. Sounds like that. You can go up here to that 12th fret and slide back and skip string it back towards you like that too. So and then you going down, same old skip string, you're going to a G, which is the 3rd fret. You're going like that right there. Now right here, it's your choice which string you want to hit. Sometimes I'll go and hit that 1st string. Or you can come back to the 1st string and rake across. But I ended up with that pulling up and hitting that 1st string. I hit them number 2 and 3 and slide in, and then plug that 1st string. So one more time. That's the easy one right there. Just rake across, but rake while you slide. That's what gives you your voicing. Hear how I make that sound? Actually, I only hit that string twice. Watch. 1, 2. The first time, I just paused. So I went from 10, 9, and 8, and I only struck the strings, number 1 and 2, on 10 and 8, like this. And then I do a big skip string and hit the 1 string and the 3 string at the same time. But I'm actually hitting the 2nd string because the rake across. But start off, that's your kickoff right here, folks. that's your old time country music kickoff. What you do when you play in the rhythm part, when you get to a player after you. Experiment around and see what strings you want to play. Because sometimes when I'm doing it, instead of doing that with the second and third, I use the fourth and the third, like this. And if you got somebody playing and you want to just play the rhythm, kind of stay off of them high-pitched strings and come down here. Notice how I do that though? Practice finding your notes too. Just a good old kickoff lesson. Oh, and by the way, this right here, that right there is a good example of your dragging fingers in action. Now, even when I'm going backwards, these two fingers is on the string. Right here, these two dragging fingers, I call them, they come down on the bar first, on the strings first. The bar always, at all times, goes on top. Right there. It don't go up here or down here, it goes. Always goes on top of your fret. And while you're playing around, the best thing to do, and I took it out, I'm going to put it back in later, but get your looping pedal and just start off with that. Go. Get that little rhythm going, and then come on in and find them notes. That's another song we play, and during the song, there's a part that we go up like, we only started the 8th fret though, but that song, I think it's called Crazy Orange, but and that's going to a F. In other words, it's going from, I'm going from the 8th fret, I go 8, 9, 10. Then I pause a second at the 12th, I think. Yep, 12th fret, which is a E, and then go back to the G, or I could go like this. That's another G. Now it goes. Goes back to the A, so it would be. So there's your 2 licks for the day besides. Both of them's in the key of D. And both of them is actually songs that we do in our old-time country music and gospel show. All right, and I appreciate y'all coming by. I hope you have a great week, and it's Sunday. I'll see y'all Wednesday for the Hump Day Report. Remember, Country Cuz always tries to have a show on Sunday and Wednesday. Now, we had a little something last night with the guitar and some experimenting with my lights that I didn't even know would move around and change the way they look while you played music. You know, I learn something new every day when I'm messing with all this music gear and fun stuff, and I love it. And we will go back to working on and I may do a video in between this week and I might even do one later this evening, who knows, for our effect pedals, because we got started on them, and then someone asked me for some pictures of my guitars, and I put the pictures up on my art website. I'll include a link down there at the bottom to it if you want to go look at my guitar pictures and all. And this guy was from the UK. So hello everybody in the UK, and thank y'all. Last photographs I sold was in the UK, so thank y'all. If you're not a subscriber, go down there and hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. If you like the video today, hit that bell so you can get notified every time I upload a video. Country Cuz saying, everyone, have a great week out there, people. Thank you.